Close enough to the camera.
All right. Now check this out. I get a call. I get a call from one of my best friends. This is Nelson Durfey, who was the engineer at my first radio station, KVRO.
105.5 FM in Stillwater.
Back in the 1980s, 84, 85, somewhere around in there.
84, 85, 86.
And he actually gave me a compliment. He was sitting at home listening to our station on headphones, and he called up to say that was the best segue that he'd ever heard in his life. And I put, what was it, Money for Nothing next to Lunatic Fringe. It's like a 45-minute or a second segue. But anyway.
It was great.
I'm going to have to cut that. Anyway, get a call from Nelson, and he is driving around the country, just him, the engineer, and the bus driver.
That's my phone.
Oh.
Hello. Hello, Lee. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to be in town. We have this bus thing, and if you wanted to come see it, was like how the call went. But Lee, you can take it from there.
So he's driving around. He's responsible for going around and getting all the interviews for the ESPN-DirecTV Mobile Studios. And he's going to give us a tour. So gracious for you, and thank you very much. And we're kind of cooling things down on the inside and want to do the outside before it starts raining. So right now, this is the outside. You might see the bunch of them. We're in Stillwater, and we're interviewing Coach Gundy tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, the Thursday, what is tomorrow? 25th.
25th. So what do you got up on top? You got a dish, and you were showing me some kind of an automatic dish thing that...
We have a 1.6 meter KU band satellite transmission dish on the roof. It does have auto satellite acquisition via GPS, but as I was telling Lee, I usually just tune it in by hand because it's much quicker. Just point it up to the sky and find the satellite by hand. It also has a DirecTV high definition receive dish, and inside we have 6 DirecTV high definition receivers, 7 high definition monitors. We have a Panasonic high definition video camera, remote controlled, and we have 2 full transmission systems for high definition transmissions. We're fully redundant to the satellite. And we travel around, like Lee said, and do interviews with college coaches throughout the college football season. Our main show we feed into is College Football Live, which airs 2:30 in the afternoon Central Time, Monday through Friday on ESPN. If there's a long-form show on ESPN, like a game, it goes over to ESPN2, and then it may be on ESPNU. But it also replays, if it's on ESPN at 2:30, then it's on ESPN2 at 6 p.m. or 6:30, something like that, and at like 8 o'clock at night on ESPNU. So there's many times to catch it throughout the day. And we feed content into that show every day from the road during college football season.
Now, how much is it, like right now, if I was to buy this bus, how much is it worth?
Well, how much money you got on you? I don't have the title, but...
But what do you think? What do you think? What's it worth?
From what I understand, the tour bus coaches go from anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million, and then there's probably $500,000 worth of video equipment on board. So it's $1 million to $1.5 million.
Can I put that out there?
I don't know.
They got insurance. Well, anyway, what else can we learn about out here?
About out here, we have a 25 kW generator on board, so we're fully self-sufficient until it overheats and goes dead. Which in this heat has been, it's been fighting it in the heat. We have to keep an eye on it. It's myself and the driver. We go from town to town. I switch duties with another engineer every couple of weeks or so. It's the plan for the football season.
Now, who have you seen so far?
We've done preseason. We've tried to hit most of the top 25 schools. Let's see, we were at Northwestern a couple days ago. I don't even know if they're in the top 25, but we were in the area. We were at Wisconsin. We were down in Florida at Gainesville. We were at Tallahassee. We were up at South Carolina, North Carolina, West Virginia. Just off the top of my head, Auburn. Actually, our first visit was at Auburn because they won the championship last year. So we stopped back in and saw Coach Chiswick, came out on the bus, did an interview. We were headed over to see Nick Saban, and a car hit us in the side, so we kind of missed that one. We had to go to the shop and have them rebuild the side of the bus. But I have still pictures. Maybe I can email you of that. So just about everybody, we were in Lincoln, Nebraska a few days ago, and So after this, we go over to Fayetteville, go down to Louisiana, go over into Texas and up, and then I think we're going to be at the TCU at Baylor game on Friday, and then up to the Oregon LSU.
That's a lot of driving.
In Dallas.
How many miles is this thing going to do when it's all said and done?
Probably do about 30,000 miles in a season.
Okay. Like in 6 months?
Yeah. It goes out. I've been out on it most of the time since July. We started out covering the media days. We did the SEC media days, the ACC media days, the Big 12 media days, Big 10 media days, Big East media days.
Jeez.
So it's already been all over the country just in the last 2 months.
Well, let's go inside.
Already, plenty of film.
Yeah, let me make sure I'm running. All right, I'm running.
Yeah, I can hear the film running through that right now.
I know.
16 millimeter. Come on board.
Now, what? Anything that we should look at when coming in?
I'll have to turn on all the circuits so we can see.
All right. This is really cool. I like the fact that you're here and it says drive to the national championship.
Well, we'll see how things go with Oklahoma State this year.
Oh, we're going to be good. We're going to be really good.
I was talking with, and get this, I was talking to an OU fan earlier today. We were in Norman. We were going to do an interview with Coach Stillwater.
You're breaking up.
But I was talking to an OU fan, and he says, I said, so how's it going to be this year? And he's like, well, we have a pretty good team. It's pretty good, but he said, I'm kind of bummed because we really aren't playing anybody. Our only challenge this year is going to be Oklahoma State. He didn't know I was from up here, so that was good. I didn't let him know I was from up here either. I just let him play on that.
So this is just the rec room or lounge area?
Yeah, this is the lounge area. If we're doing interviews, then coaches will come in here, their staff and stuff, and they can
you got TVs.
Sit and relax. Yeah, we have 7 high-def televisions. I don't have them all turned on right now.
Okay.
A little kitchen galley area. Like I said, some lights. Snacks for the coaches. Players. Cokes, Diet Cokes.
Okay.
If you want to drink, guys, just Cokes, Diet Cokes. We have a facility, a necessary room.
Yeah, at my age, this is real necessary.
Then back here's the meat of it. I don't have anything turned on yet, so I guess we could take a quick break and turn things on.
Well, I'll just watch you turn it on. I mean, I got an hour of this stuff to roll.
Okay.
I'll just chop it out.
Breaker box down here. Turns everything on.
What just came on? All these
This
guys?
rack of equipment, yeah, it's just firing up this rack of equipment. We have
Is that
TJ,
that's the bus driver?
Bus driver TJ just came on board.
Oh, Mike, how are you doing, man?
So wait, so you're the bus driver, and you've been driving around with this guy?
I stand on the fifth. On the grounds it may be incriminating.
He looks all cleaned up. It says some days he not shower, or any road stories you can share?
Yeah, I can. Every day around 12, about 1:30, we go to lunch.
Okay.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Well, he's obviously a good eater.
So am I.
You're
No, he's a good guy.
Now, where are you from, TJ?
My mom. My dad had a lot to do with it. Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay. You used to live in Georgia.
Really?
Love Georgia.
Where?
Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta, yeah. It's about a couple hours away.
Yeah. Did you have as much, what was it, pine pollen in the spring as we did?
Yeah, we do. Ask my wife. She suffers from it all the time. Doesn't bother me, though. It's really bad out
Great state.
there.
Great state.
It is. Nelson told me a lot of good things about it.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. Told me how you got started, and was it radio or TV? Radio.
Did we start together, right?
Radio.
Yeah. And this guy built the TV station.
Yeah.
That's what dragged me out to
That's
North
what
Carolina.
He said. Isn't that something? Isn't
Yeah.
that something?
And then I came down to Georgia, then came on back.
Oh, cool. Apparently you just got out here because the air is still hot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're getting
How did you get this job?
Everybody asks me that question, and with all due respect, I tell them the same thing. Everybody says it, and I say, it was a blessing from God.
Good.
It really was a blessing from God.
Good for you.
I mean, I've done a lot of things. I drove tractor trailer for years, drove tour buses. I happened to be at the right place at the right time, and worked for an agency. I'm self-employed, but I worked for an agency, contract work. And this came up, and It's a blessing from God.
So you're enjoying it. This is good work.
Very good work. It's one of the best jobs I've ever had, really. I mean, you can't really, it's gravy. It's gravy. I mean, it's just nothing to it, really.
So you've had a lot of interviews back here. Who's been like the person you've been most excited to meet?
The person I've been mostly, I don't really know, because that's a long story short. I'm not big on sports, believe it or not. Work for ESPN, don't know anything about sports. I had to call my wife and ask her how many innings was in a football game.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I'm serious. I don't know anything about sports. Never. I grew up in New York, so we didn't do sports a lot.
Okay.
And I'm not really big on celebrities. You know, I've done a lot of celebrities because, you know, in the private coach work, I've done a lot of celebrities, a lot of different names, you know. And I just look at them as normal people. Some are good, some are bad. They make a little bit more money than I do.
Yep.
So I'm just not celebrity struck. You know, we met some really nice coaches, some really nice. We had some good times.
Anyone that stood out?
Yeah, Nick Saban.
Really?
He stood outside the bus waiting to get in.
exactly. Really.
Then why did he stand out?
I just said him, but he's probably the only one that really comes to mind because I don't remember the coaches' names.
Ah, okay.
I really don't. I think he's the only one I ever remember his name.
Well, the tomorrow's is Mike Gundy.
Gundy. Okay, I have to. Mike.
Gundy.
I got
Gundy.
it. But like crocodile, the Gundy.
There you
Gundy.
go.
I gotta relate. If I don't relate, I don't remember. Yeah.
Nice
yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
Real nice
well,
guy.
Well, good. I'm looking forward to it.
Good.
Looking forward to it.